everybody, Kelly Sue with Cleopatra Art Studios, and I'm painting from our door hanger club the Oh Sheet We Weren't Expecting Boo. How cute is that? It was actually the #1 choice. Our door hanger club, you get your choice of the door hanger you want, and this one was #1. Oh Sheet, we weren't expecting you. So that tells you a little bit of something about the people who know, like, and trust me. They're all a little snarky. So I love the size of the lettering because it's chunky dunky and you're not gonna lose it. I really love that. Okay, so I do know I want to paint the We Weren't Expecting a different color, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape that up separately. It just makes it easier. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to finish painting this in about, oh, let's say, I don't know, should we take bets? Let's say we can do it probably about 40 minutes. What I want to point out, and this makes a great resource for my people when they're painting it, the dot to the I, for what is that for, is right there. It's not wedged, welded to the R. And I like that too, that's pretty cool. So last night I had a fantastic paint party in Spangle, and one of the fellas that likes, he's taken time off of college, or he's not quite in college, he comes to paint with his mama. He painted this. Came out so great. I'm gonna steal some of Connor's ideas. Okay, come on, pop out. Be a little gentle. Nice little overlay. I got my glitter ready to go. I don't think I need to, definitely don't need to tape those guys, but I probably should have been paying attention which goes got which eye, because I'm gonna be probably sitting here playing perfection at the end. So if you're in our door hanger club, they're just about ready to head out the door. We always say like the 15th or 16th. And then there's 4 people that haven't made their choice yet. We're not waiting on them, though. They'll have to answer their emails. Lots and lots of emails from me. So hey later. So happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. And hopefully you guys are getting ready to get off of work. So it's nice and it's already etched, so you know where everything goes. If you're not into that, if you want to do your own thing, just flip it over. There's another side. Let me get my glasses on. And let me know if you're drinking something right now, what you're drinking. Maybe you have something really lovely in your glass. I have grape Crystal Light. Here we go. Ta-da! I have a lot happening on my desk, I can see. All I'm gonna do is paint everything that needs to be black. Oh, you know what? I don't have to paint these because the black's gonna poke through, but I'm gonna include them for all of you guys that maybe don't want a black background. So I'm just gonna paint it real quick. Where's my big Martha Stewart sponges? Okay, just dip a little, and I'm just gonna paint it really quick black. You can use a brush if you wanted to. You can use a baby wipe. I wanted a really pretty opaque black. My sponge is getting down there. Maybe I should just take it out. Just pop it out, lady. There we go. That should work. Yes. It's like butter. It's going on so quick. So we like the snarky comments. Definitely. Door hangers. Door hangers are always a good thing. They make a great gift to somebody. I'm watching my chicken arm flap in the breeze here. They identify your door as who lives inside, some snarky little princess who loves Halloween. What were the other choices this month? So there's 4 choices in our door hanger club. the O sheet. There was the chunky ghost that, and it reads Happy Halloween for those of you that are a little bit more traditional. And then there is a gnome with sunflowers that just reads Welcome. What was the last one? Oh, Fall is in the Air. That's one of our most popular paintings right now too. So I just gave it one really good coat. It's gonna dry. Anything else I want to paint? Do we include a photo? That is the only thing we're painting black today. I'm gonna pop that away and get a little sip. When you come on, tell me where you're watching from. Here we go. Hey there. Boom. All right, so in my photo, my sample, I have some things orange, and I do like that. I like the white for sure. The ghosts need to be white. And then I have that overlay. And I was thinking I wanted to do the overlay in purple, but last night, Connor did his orange, and I thought it came out great. Now you can also, this is cut in half, not really, it's not really in half, but there is a line that runs down there, and you could paint this section a different color, and the peekaboo that comes through would be that color. And I'm kind of sort of tempted to do a silver there that would pop through. I'm not quite sure. And the great thing about this is it's just paint. If I don't love it, I don't have to worry about gluing everything down until I'm ready. Okay, so Connor did purple last night. Here you go. I kind of like the pop of the orange, and I'm just gonna use pumpkin orange from Walmart, from the Apple Barrel. Their paint works pretty good on wood. You know, you don't have to break the bank for the Apple Barrel. I'm not a fan of Apple Barrel on canvas, but that's a totally different application. So if you love lots of color choices, go for it. Definitely gonna do some glitter today. You're gonna wanna stick around and watch it or come back and see what the final result is. Okay, let me just mix it up. Anyway, this paint party in Spangle last night, I just love doing paint parties because you get inspired from what everybody's painting. It's very open studio style. Okay, is that too dark? What do you guys think? I mixed my copper in with my orange. I took a Walmart sponge, I just broke it into pieces, and I'm gonna hit the We Weren't Expecting. So if you're just joining, this is Oh Sheet, We Weren't Expecting Boo from our Door Hanger Club. Now you can just purchase it separately, but it's not as economical. There you go. This is a 16-incher. And I am getting it kind of gooey in there. So this paint is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to. So just remember, thicker paint gets applied with a sponge a little bit better than runnier paint. So that's in the bad column on the Apple Barrel. Cost less in the positive column. Oh my gosh. So last night, I just love the Harvester in Spangle. I love their grilled cheese. So nummy. It's about the only time of the week that I have the carbs and the gluten. Sucks to get old, you guys. It sucks to get old. Oh my gosh. So we weren't expecting, here we go. We weren't expecting Boo. There's gonna be white. I wanted it whitey white. Oh, I was gonna do this. I was gonna do it purple, and now that I'm seeing things in orange, I'm kind of loving the orange. I might have to trade this out. So when you do paint with a sponge, you get less paint applied each time. But that doesn't mean scoop it up. So you're gonna put some on, bounce some off, and if you have to do a couple coats, it's okay. It just means you're just gonna get a mojito, a pear mojito in between each coat, right guys? First time I ever had a pear mojito was at the Jazz Kitchen in Disneyland in California. So good, so good. Right, so I'm ready to put my orange sponge down. Now you can be a little thrifty and go ahead and snip this off and you still have some sponge to go to work with. Maybe you're one and done, who knows? But I did take one and I cut it into 3 different parts. So if you're just joining, we were painting the O sheet. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. The O sheet we weren't expecting, boo. Get it? Haha. Okay. So hopefully we won't hear the dogs barking because John's gonna run to the post office, run all the goodies for the day. Just got done boxing them all up. And I love paint parties, but afterwards I feel like I want 1 or 2 rounds with the heavyweight champion. You know what I mean? Because it's, you know, it's exercise. No, it's just because you're on and you're answering all the questions and you're doing all the things. So I'm wearing my Disney hat today. Give me a thumbs up if you love the Disney. And so this hat, the bat and the back is glow in the dark. At least that's what they sold me on, that it was a little glow in the dark. And so I thought, oh, it's cute. I should have taken a second. Sometimes you have to sand down the pieces a little bit. It just depends. The wood's sometimes a little different in each batch. That was really quick. I thought I'd have this done in about 40, 45 minutes. And then I'm gonna go get a Profi with Sabrina. She's not feeling super great today. You could paint these with a paintbrush, but you can see how quickly you could paint these large pieces, I think, faster than you can paint the tiered trays. Some people ask me all the time, how about if I went out and I sprayed them? This light is kind of bouncing off my glasses. How about if we went out and we sprayed them with a, what do you call it? The spray colors, spray paint. Spray paint. Okay. Yes, absolutely you can do that. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is the spray paint typically is an oil-based paint, so you couldn't go on top of it with acrylic if you wanted to do some touch-up or extra embellishments. But a lot of my peers who sell their completed projects, because they're makers, at little fairs and vendor events, a lot of them are really successful because they're using, you know, spray cans, and they're getting this amazing coverage. Now you end up using a lot. I used a spray can on my cathedral shelf back here for my tiered tray. I truly used an entire can of gloss white because I wasn't gonna get in there and, you know, it's chicken wire. I wasn't gonna get in there and ruin a bunch of paintbrushes and my sanity. So hey guys, happy Thursday. Thursday's not a night I'm normally on. Normally I'm on Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday, and sometimes Friday. But last night I had a paint event. Next week we're in, here we go, oh sheet, boom. Next week we are in, or I am in, Maple Valley and Sumner. So I'll definitely be filming different days next week. You guys have any questions on this? Most of my people are in rush hour right now, or just thinking about it, or pretending to work, watching for a few minutes. I love these little guys. Now make sure you're getting the right side, because the biggest problem I hear from people is, I couldn't get it in place. Well, what happened is they inadvertently painted the wrong side and it doesn't fit. So this is how you can tell the difference between the right side and the wrong side. Here you go. The wrong side has extra char around it, and the front side is cleaner, and that's how you can tell. It doesn't mean it doesn't have any char. I mean, we're painting at, or cutting at very, very high temperatures. Char is just a natural byproduct of the CO2 cutter, but you gotta get more of it on the back side. The dogs get a little antsy when it's close to dinner time. And I swear that the older I get, the later I eat. I don't know, are you the same way? Are you eating later now that you're older? Because, you know, I don't really, let's see, I have coffee and then yogurt. And then, you know, maybe I'd get a sandwich throughout the day, maybe. And then my coffee. And then sometimes, yeah, sometimes we get a good dinner, but it's late. Last night, it was late. That bowl of Chex Mix was delicious, though. You fool yourself that, oh, it's late, so the calories don't count as much. Looking good. This is super easy. I think I've been on maybe a total of 17 minutes. So cool. I'm stalling a little bit because I don't know what color to paint my overlay. Oh, I just spotted a piece that's not supposed to be there. Boom. Okay. I don't know what color to paint my overlay. The ghosts will be white. You know, I could go with the creepy green. It's not quite a Seahawks green, you know, but it's more of a more woo-woo green. It's a woo-woo green. Okay, somebody needs to name their green woo-woo green. I've been known to support paint companies strictly off of the names. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me just swipe again. Sweet Mama Jamba. And the hardest part of the Door Hanger Club for me is I now have to pick out projects for in 2 months. So it's every other month. So the next box that comes out will be November. And then in January will be our 1-year anniversary on it. Can't believe it. And so I'll have to think, so they'll go out at the 15th. So it's not necessarily Thanksgiving stuff. It'll probably be winter. Got a little ick. Winter, and maybe we'll offer some Christmas. Maybe we'll offer a New Year's one. Definitely. That one sounds good. It's still warm upstairs, so my paint is not. All right. It's just being feisty now. Talked to my good friend Carol down in Arizona today. You guys, hey Cindy, thanks for stopping. So Carol, I know you guys, if you watch all the time, she pops in on our Monday night lives and she lets us know what the temperature is down where she lives. And she tells me, so she's from Spokane, but she just moved with her family recently and she does love it there. And she said, Kelly Sue, I kid you not, the temperature, we had some storms roll in and the temperature dropped and I needed a jacket at 85 degrees. And I'm thinking, kill me now, Carol, because what? She said, yeah, because there's no humidity. It's really, really chilly, but it's 105 now, and she said it's not really hot. Not really hot. Can you imagine that? I cannot imagine that. All right, so you definitely, so if you're in my door hanger club and this is your pick, we weren't, sheet, we weren't expecting you, and I'm getting way too much pleasure from saying those words. You'd want to give your ghosts or anything that's white a second coat, because what's happening is the brown natural wood is popping through. So here we go. Put that in place. We'll get that in a second. But I'm not going to do that because you guys don't need to watch my paint dry. How exciting is that? Not very exciting at all. And then I'm definitely going to glitter it up. You guys know I will. And I'm not hating the natural color, but I think we should do something better. Purple seems to be the way to go, but then I worry about whether I'd see the purple. We're going to be fine with the purple. Hey, Nancy. Okay. Little comments coming across. Okay, so I'm going to do the purple, and I do have a really pretty light purple glitter, but I have some fantastic orange glitter. But you guys know how I feel about my Harley Davidson glitter. Oh my gosh, where is it, people? Did I not make it home from the pink party last night? Here it is. You guys know I love it. Look at that. It's called Amber. I love it. And this one's brand new, and I'm gonna not be able to say no to this one. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got the glitter percentage is pumped way up, and it's called Pumpkin. This is from Recollection. I'm gonna have to put that on there. There's no getting around it. Now my good friend Julie, last night at the paint party, she brought her own glitter, which is fine. She brought in some glitter from Joann Fabrics, and what I thought was fantastic about this glitter is when it hit our glue, it became transparent. You know, sometimes if you don't match your glitter to your paint color, it's very much like, oh, there's chunks on my paint color instead of it kind of integrating the way you want it to. And hers kind of reacted with the glue, and I love it. And she's used it before. So I know if you, I know I like how it dries. So basically what I'm trying to say is, it's inexpensive, it's at Joann Fabrics. I think it's called Pop Glitter. Pop Glitter, like Pop a Color Glitter. I don't know, guys. It's okay though. If I don't love, kind of thinking I wish I would have done the Creepy Green. And it's called, Creepy Green is called Apple Tart from Craft Smart. If you are new to painting on wood and you're an artist, I know what you're gonna say. Kelly Sue, why are you using the crappy paints on your project? Well, I'm not. And I kind of am, but I'm not. The reason why is, number one, you don't want to use your artist paint, the ones in the tube. Number one, they are pretty on canvas, but they don't work so great on the wood. Whereas craft paint is formulated for better coverage. So what that means is, because it's a formulated color, it doesn't always mix the way you thought it would. So if you're gonna use craft paint, I goobered that one up. If you're gonna use craft paint, what I would do is not mix the colors you want unless you're sure what you're gonna get. Because most of the paint has either a gray, cream color, or even a slightly pink base to it, with the addition of white, of course. Boom. So just going for it. Probably gonna need several coats. If I was gonna put glitter on top, I wouldn't need, you know, like a third coat. And if you're just jumping in, I'm gonna say it again because I get a good amount of pleasure from it. We're painting Oh Sheet. We weren't expecting Boo. Cute. It's so cute. And it is hard to decide what to offer for the Door Hanger Club. But I try to do 2 seasonals, 1 holiday, if there's a holiday represented, and 1 snarky. This would be our snarky. Sometimes, you know, like we've had knock slowly. We're putting our pants on. Somebody knows somebody that is perfect for their home. Maybe their mom, maybe their dad. Ooh, nope, but you know. That's so funny. I'm thinking about the dad from the Goldbergs. Give me a heart if you love the Goldbergs, because that show, I tried it before COVID and I don't know why, I didn't like it, but oh my gosh, during COVID, we watched. We had a lot of time. Oh my gosh, so crazy. So hopefully you guys are gonna have a good dinner. I took some meat out the other night ago, and so I have to make it tonight. But we're gonna say that I'm not, because if we call it barbecue, then John will cook it. And he likes that. He likes to grill and smoke and do the guy thing. All right, so I painted it. Now you can see over here, it's more opaque where I've given it kind of like 2 coats, and the rest is just 1 coat. But I'm gonna come back. There's also an area here. John always gives me the crappy one. That's what you need to know. And we do try to sand it up. Where the wood has a filler in it. Sometimes it can be feathers. I don't know why. I don't know why they pick the things they do. And sometimes it sticks out and you just gotta sand it down a little bit. So this is the part that would eat up your paintbrush. And people ask me all the time, Kelly Sue, are there sponges that don't, you know, like that can hold up? And I'm like, thank you for asking. No, they're not. Because this is like a cheese grater to this sponge. It's cheese grating the sponge. You can do this with a paintbrush, but then you're gonna have like drippage. So it's like, pick your poison. Do you want to use a paintbrush and then have to clean up the edges, or maybe even paint it all? Or do you want to use a sponge and know that the application is going to be light and you're going to have to do it more than once? And I say, take it easy. You got your pear mojito in hand. You're just going to go a little slow. You know, get in there. All right, so let's see what we have. I have 1 spot. So before you drop this down, you'd want to blow dry it. Okay, because you're going to put it on your black, and if you don't love it, what's going to happen is it's going to, you know, like drip paint onto your black. Easy thing to clean, because all you would have to do is go over the black one more time. So the great thing about this are the shapes are very identifiable. This one was missing its little wing on this side. This one's missing it on the other side. You're gonna paint your ghost more than once, so they're completely opaque. I did so much work in 29 minutes. 29 minutes. We have time to glitter. Okay, so here's the O sheet, and I love, sometimes when you use black, everything shows, guys. When we moved into this house, we put some dark wood grain flooring in our master bedroom, and I was 100% sure we were gonna put it everywhere. But it shows one single hair that floats to the floor. It shows it all. Okay, whoops. Doop. So I was like, nope. Back to the drawing board. I love those big pieces right there. Oop. I'm gonna wipe my hand real quick. This shirt's from Sabrina when she went to Montana to visit her grandparents. Hold on. Oh, I got a roll of toilet paper right here. Ah, what? Like you guys don't? Oh, you know, what are you gonna do? I took the shop towels out yesterday. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Oh, sheet, boo. I know that I'm gonna use on these two things that brand new glitter. It's called Pumpkin. It's from Recollections. I am not somebody who gets, what do you call it? The kickbacks. This is just me sharing with you a good deal. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You know where I got that. I am using the Craft Smart clear glue. Water it down a little bit if it's too thick. This is our glue trick. It works best if you put it in a cup, but I don't have that. Ooh, someone got into it last night. I'm excited. You know, if I did not bring the glitter to paint parties, I would be in big trouble. Oh my gosh, I don't know, can you guys see this? I'm gonna just kind of, I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, so the camera's on backwards. Okay, let's just do it this way. It's super glittery. It looks like freckles. All right, so I'm just gonna put this, I'm gonna use a brush. I'm just going to place it where I want. This glitter is super small, whereas that pop glitter we were just talking about from, what's the name of the place? Joann Fabrics. It's a little bit larger, so there would be more space between each one. So this one is more like Elton John, and the pop is more like Elvis. If that helps. So I gotta tell you, don't be looking for the dot for the eye because it's stuck on the bottom on purpose. It's welded on the bottom of the weren't. I really like to let it dry, the glitter glue, and give it another coat. Now, you need to know that the glitter glue, the glue extends drying time. What's that mean? Guys, it takes longer to dry. So move on to your second pear mojito. We're not trying to say be an alcoholic by any means, but you know, you're hanging out with your girls, maybe all of you are in the door hanger club, which I have several groups of ladies, they get together and they are in the door hanger club. And you know, like send somebody to the kitchen for refills. So I'm just using a filbert brush just from Michael's. I actually call it mixed media. Oh, it's still a filbert, okay. Guys, I still got it. So I did a really good job of matching my glitter to my paint color. I might not have done a great job, you guys, of making enough of it. Oh my gosh. Boom. So if you're leaving comments, I'm not seeing right now, but I will come back. I'll check a little later and I'll answer you guys. I am gonna go get a coffee with Sabrina real quick. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is just the first coat. Getting closer, getting closer. I did drop the light. There we go. Whoop. Getting closer. And here we go. So the last step for me would be making this go around, would be gluing. So what would you glue with? Have a couple options that work really good. You can use E6000, that's what we started off with, but right away it was noticeable that ladies were not loving the fact that E6000, which is a craft glue, the sheen was glossier than the paint. So we have moved to a couple different solutions. All are very affordable, and I will show you what they are. So I'm gonna let that dry, come back and paint it again. Super shimmery. All right, so you can get your rear end down to the Dollar Tree, and you can get, do I not even have it? I packed it for the party last night. Oh, here's one. They're super glue wood glue. It's not necessarily super glue, but it's way faster than wood glue, and it's the fastest setting glue we will ever take to a paint party because you gotta really know where you want it. Oh, hey, Melissa, thank you. The other thing is the type bond. We have two types. The red works. You gotta wait. You might have to clamp. The red does work. Stay away from the blue. If it's blue, I gotta have a saying. If it's blue, keep on moving. I don't know. If it's red, stop, it'll work. It's cheaper. What do I mean by that? It costs less than this. It costs less than this when you multiply out the size. But if you just need a little bit, this is a really good option. This is my favorite. It's Type Bond Quick and Thick. It's from Amazon, Walmart, or Lowe's. That's where I can find it right now. It's pretty new. It's multi-surface, and it's what I like about it is it's thick and it dries pretty quickly. So you can just hold it down for like a minute or two and it'll be good to go. What you don't want to do is over glue. What the hell is that? Sorry guys. What the heck is that? Oh, let me get my toilet paper out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, things are rough here at the Robinson's house. You guys have toilet paper too. Okay, so what I mean by that is, okay, don't need to outline everything, guys. Just put a couple dots. But that's still too much. So I'm gonna plop it down really easy on my paper towel. Line it up where I want it. Oh, you guys, I painted the wrong dang side. What did I say? What did I say about it? Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta touch up all of that. I'll put it in place. That is so funny. So do as I say, not as I do. But honestly, it looks fine. It looks fine. I'm just gonna leave it. It looks fine. That's a decision you can make. There you go. Ta-da. Okay. I'm gonna hold it in place. If you put too much glue on and you put it down, it's gonna glide. What's that mean? It means that, oh, it looks like it's in place. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave to go get my mojito refill. And when I come back, it's going to be a clear crust, not where you want it, okay? All right, so you're gonna use your glue, you're gonna glue it in place. I'm gonna put this all together. Gotta carefully remove this from the tape. Why? Because it is a really nice font, pretty sturdy, but if you're going in there and you're jerking on it, what's gonna happen is it's gonna break. Now the T is separate, it's meant to be separate. I'm guessing there was maybe some breakage happening, so we want, here we go. Love it. Okay, this is our door hanger club. Oh, sheet. We weren't expecting boo. And you have permission to run around and say that all night long while you're painting this thing. It's just so cute. It is so stinking cute. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Kelly Sue with Cleopatra Art Studios, and we do crafty art boxes for everybody. Artsy boxes is what we call them. I'm gonna go get coffee with Sabrina right now. I hope you have a good night. If you have any questions, write them down. Not you, Melissa. We know you don't have any questions. Bye-bye.